And hello, all you folks out there in YouTube land. Lord of the Crockett Squirrels here with the Snark Patrol. Say hello, Snark Patrol.
Flinging popcorn, flinging popcorn.
Ooh. What popcorn would that be? I thought you were out of that. I thought it was too cold up there in Kanukistan for you to actually have popcorn. Might as well break out the booze while you're at it, since Nightbot seems to be cooperating today.
Yeah. Well, you see, we just borrow a little heat from your politics down there, and that'll pop everything.
Speaking of politics, everybody seems to be absolutely intent on squirreling up their arguments over whether or not Mr. Trump can be convicted of impeachment, or can be convicted in his impeachment. Woohoo! He's already been impeached for a second time, and now they're trying to convict him, so he can't run for office no more. Because the Democrats are apparently terrified that he might actually get somewhere. So I suppose.
Where's your booze?
Ooh, somebody. Hello, Tindra. How are you? Somebody didn't tell me his birthday was today. Somebody was supposed.
My birthday, so I didn't say much. Though I said stuff in the past.
It's been a while since we've known anything like that. It says the audio stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. It says we're getting no audio to the live stream. Are we getting audio to the live stream?
Let me see. It seems to be.
Well, good. So freaking YouTube can get bent. It says you don't get any. You're not giving us any audio, so you should turn that up. No, I'm not doing that.
My neighbors came. There was a. Well, not completely, but mostly. Were insisting that somebody was in my place, and they weren't. Trying to get me to open the door for them at 2 o'clock at night. I don't know these people.
2 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning is not cool.
And the guy was like, "Can I send the girl with me in?" No.
No. Get bent. Fuck off.
I said there is no female other than me in this house unless you count animals. Like my cat and my guinea pig. And yeah, no. This guy apparently just didn't believe me.
Xander? You start asking for a first-round draft pick.
Yeah, what my question becomes, who the hell tries to get into somebody's house at 2 in the morning that doesn't have really terrible intentions?
And apparently won't believe the person that says, no, she's not here.
See, that's when you call der Polizei and make them deal with it.
Yeah, I was if they came again, I was definitely gonna call the police.
I would have called them anyway, just because I'm a dick like that. So apparently our news segment is just flown out the window and turned into bants, but that's okay. I'm good with that. All right. Speaking of weird things, so we had a couple of game releases yesterday. We're gonna talk about we're gonna go through those. Mind you, it still makes the stream title correct, because both of these games are older games. All of the games we have on the list today are older games, which have gotten re-releases or ports in the last who the hell knows how long. Two of them, of course, got their remakes yesterday. The port for the third one, I don't know when. I'm not 100% sure when that happened. But I'm more than willing to bet that the port is newer than the original game. So we're gonna go with that. Old games made new. Yes, that's it. All right. So we have determined beyond a reasonable doubt that Opal's a silly,
Yes.
and that the crocus squirrels are dicks, because they would have sicked the police on somebody knocking on the fucking door at 2 in the goddamn morning. 2 in the morning? No.
Yeah, no.
You have the wrong location. Get bent. We
that
said
usually
this spot.
has to
No, go
require-
next door.
For my house, that requires somebody dying and a call before.
Call ahead. What? You have to call ahead of time before you fall over dead at random? Well, that's not very impressive.
Can come pick me up or something like that to go see somebody dying at the hospital. Yeah, if they call ahead, I might just go.
Right. Oh, we're talking about your standards, not somebody else's. Got it.
Yeah.
I thought you might be talking about the police's standards there, and I'm going, oh yeah, your cops
Oh
are.
well,
Your cops
that's
are.
another story completely.
Oh.
If you need the cops to come
In
quick,
our neighborhood, I'm not sure how quickly they respond in our neighborhood.
Probably haven't had to call them, mostly because you live in a high trust society, or at least you used to. We used to here in the United States. That's not so much anymore. I'm pretty sure Thomas and Sanji will back me up on that.
I quote the Greek philosopher's public enemy.
Well,
Get up,
people
get
wandering around after
down.
midnight in our area are not usually up to good things.
Okay, how about we let Thomas talk now?
yeah, how would you? Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay. I quote the Greek philosopher's public enemy. Get up, get down. 911 is a joke in your town.
Well, if you want the cops to come and you're on 911, you just tell them, and they tell you that it's going to be 10, 15 minutes. Tell them, don't worry, I got a shotgun. I'll solve this in 30 seconds, and trust me, they'll be there in 15 seconds.
Oh,
Then they're going to be
that's
looking
the
for your
secret.
shotgun.
Yeah.
Oh, but we didn't ask Thomas what he identifies as.
This is true.
Oh yeah. What do you identify as?
Depends upon my mood. Most of the time, I identify as number 6. Sometimes I identify as number 1.
Cool.
My pronouns are I am not a number. I am a free man.
Oh yes, that is a nice response.
And my elder child identifies as the thing you see on screen at the moment.
A little stinker.
No, he's the big stinky. The little stinker's only 6. And we don't get me started on puppy bloopers. That's just a thing. Okay, so puppy bloopers are hanging out behind the wife. So, shall we get started with the games?
Yes.
Getting started with the games.
Bring on the pain.
Bring on the games. Okay. Right there. All right. Welcome to the world of have fun and don't hurt yourself, because the Nintendo Switch is supposedly mostly safe. Well, at least the batteries in it don't die, don't explode much. They do tend to heat up though if you leave them on the if you play on the dock too much. Yeah, none of those names are particularly valid, so I'm not worried about you guys seeing them. Okay, so this setup here, as I remember talking about the other game that they released like this, it was actually a 3-pack. One for the Nintendo 64, one an older Wii game, and one, and another. Oh, actually, the other two were both Wii games, but they were exercises in. They were exercises in emulation. They've done this again now, this time with the Wii-U. Yeah, well, Ben Shapiro uncanceled Gina Carano, and unfortunately, it looks like the investors in Disney are not thrilled. Something about canceled Disney Plus being the #1 thing on Twitter worldwide for several hours, just enough to disrupt their. Just enough to disrupt the quarterly earnings call. Cancel Disney Plus. Why would I cancel Disney Plus? Well, you want to? No, yeah, Opalina over there is correct. Disney, you done fucked it.
I don't know who says who at this point.
In other news, going to just very briefly to touch on Toddy Westbrook versus KJ Paulson. KJ's lawyer Brown decided that he was going to, after both attorneys were spanked firmly by the same lady that had that screamed at people loudly for well, anyway, Brown didn't get the memo when she told him to stop being little shitheads and actually act like adults. He went and filed new paperwork. I was like, what the hell? Weren't you just told not to do that like less than a week ago? But no, you filed more shit. Stop it. That judge is going to have their ass. All of the ass. She's going to get it all.
All the ass and part of the taint, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
No, at this point, Brown isn't going to have a taint. There will be no taint. He will be entirely taint-free. Why? Because she's going to display those on the front of the bench going forward. He was told not to do that. He did it anyway. So, Super Mario 3D World. This is, some of you may remember this is a Wii U game. It is now on the Switch because emulation turns out to be a thing.
Emulation.
Peach, let's go.
You can have up to 4 players, as you can see. But I think the limit is actually 2. I think the limit's 2 for the Wii U version. Might be 4. I don't know. I don't remember. I'd have to fire up the Wii U to find out. And the disc and the disc is currently in the living room being entertained by the boys. So, yeah. And of course, our plumbers to fix the pipe.
Yep.
Stuff anywhere. Up.
Well, if anyone understands piping, it would be 2 males after all.
Well, not only that, we're talking about not just the fat plumber, but the skinny plumber too. Bowser! Hello, the Bowser. Oh, the little green fairy got kidnapped this time.
Big mean Bowser.
And then Peach falls in, because why not?
Well, you have to be
Chase after Bowser.
saying that Princess, that female royalty is dumb. I'm not happy about that one.
I don't think it's actually a matter of her being dumb. She was going to go there anyway.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she's just the bravest that she went to go first.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, I like that. I actually like that thought better myself.
You know, she's identified as royalty. You know, I have to go with it. She's brave. That's why she went first.
I'll give this positive to the Mario franchise. At least the princess in the series does something.
Actually, near as I could figure, Peach is if the whole universe is gonna fall apart just because Peach isn't around, then she's got to be one hell of an administrator. She may not be good. She may not be a very good combatant, but damn, she has got to be. She's got to be an absolutely brilliant administrator.
He's a cat! I love it!
Cat, when did you get into the game?
I don't know, but I'm seeing. Although I wish they would have made me purple.
Is something wrong with being pink?
Of color choices, that's not a bad one, but my preference is blue, target blue and purple.
Well, yeah, I kind of figured as much.
At least it's not as looked down upon as being green.
Well, it's not easy, because of course it's not easy being green, it never has been.
It's not easy.
That would be different, because I heard that orange tabbies are usually male.
Yes, that's right.
That wouldn't be very accurate. But we had two female orange ones in the same litter, and they were both at my son's dad's house, but one of them ran away.
Aww.
But Ginger is still alive and being spoiled and messing with birds over there. I remember one of the fun pictures I saw on Facebook was they got a birdhouse and Ginger decided to move into it.
Okay, so cat talk is fun and all, but let's
You want us to go back on topic already?
well, it's topic. And somebody just wound up on her butt.
Oh, of course she has to talk to a pink fairy first.
Well, duh. Actually, it'd be the same even if
I mean,
Mario.
you've got a match, right?
You want to be
Something that
flashy.
flashes or nothing.
That's right.
She is royalty.
Come on, Mr. Oh, Mr. Bun Bun. Apparently, Bun Buns are scary.
So, nothing phallic in Mario World, eh?
No, not a bit of it. I think that button's got a 1-up or something.
Get powered cats there.
Yeah, screw it. Somehow or another, I don't actually care enough now. Ah! Hey, wait a minute. Rude? Well, that thing was rude. That's what you were holding on to.
Yay!
I did, on the other hand, get a fresh load of time, so I suppose that's at least something. I've already got that one. I'm not even sure how I died.
Huh. I have to admit, now this is tempting me to quietly. Money, but how much was it?
60 bucks.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It's pretty much standard issue for brand new games, especially when we're talking about Mario games.
Definitely. Oh, so Nintendo games too. Nintendo reduce the price of their games.
So this is, funnily enough, this is actually a better collection than the other one. Make sure I've got everything around here somewhere. Ooh.
Ooh, sweet.
I didn't even. Oh, that could have been very bad. Note to self: don't do that twice unless I'm really insistent on scaring the shit out of myself. Okay, let's not do that twice.
Woo! Got it.
Baby Wahoo.
I think I'm still missing one of those green stars, though.
Yeah.
And a stamp! A Kitty Cat Mario stamp!
Sweet.
For all these years, we finally figure out that Mario's a furry.
Why wouldn't he be?
We knew that since Mario 3, you know?
Yeah, we did. Back then, we were just kind of hoping he was just fade to grow out of it. But
Apparently not so much. This next one, though, we now have the underground course, because of course we do. By the way, for the record, there's not just we have. I haven't even looked at this part. Oh, we can actively save,
Cool.
which is good. I like that thought.
Yeah. No, that's good.
See, other people are saying that. I've actually heard people recently saying that Bowser's Fury was actually pretty good. I don't know. I'd never actually heard of it. I didn't even heard of it until this game was announced. Hello, Mr. Koopa.
Oh!
Fresh bells.
Yeah. Hit yourself with the shell.
Of course I hit myself with a shell. Because I want a fire flower here, because I want Peach's dress to be white and not...
Oh wow, that was awesome.
Hey, I got that clone I lost back.
That was cool. Do you do a stomp? Oh, I know you use a shell for that.
Yes, you would. Well, that's one way to do it.
Really fun.
Some of these bloomers are white. You'll never guess how I found that out.
I'm straight. Gold. Irregardless.
Okay, I have to come back through here to get that star. I missed it the first time, and now it's not gonna. Now I can't help. Now there's nothing to be done for it.
How again?
I ran out of time, and now I'm really boned. Okay, so okay, that's the jumping part.
Jeez, you're really starting to sound like a boomer.
I died.
There's the jumping part. Damn it.
So you're all checked up to Checkpoint City?
Oh, come on, squirrel.
Come on, man. Not so crazy.
Well, that wasn't very helpful. Now I'm more interested in finishing the course on total than I am.
Oh no, there's a turtle up there.
It's called a Koopa.
Get past him.
It's a very poor guard.
Yeah, Koopa.
The little bitty peach.
Yep.
Didn't do nearly as well with that one as I did the other. Ooh, Shroom House. Oh no, and the Hammer Brothers. Look, it's a Toad House.
Or Toad tricks you.
Yup, I've been robbed.
Yep.
Okay.
Or Toad tricks you.
This time it's personal.
Alright, so that gets us into about half an hour here. Oh, we still have to look at Bowser's Fury, so we're going to go ahead and save here rather than watching me suck that much harder.
Oh my.
Trying to appeal to the queer demographic, are we now?
Well, he is. Thomas is, but what Thomas does in his bedroom is none of my concern.
Deflection.
And who with? I don't care.
I don't mind.
Because I'm not going in there. I refuse.
So this is what happens when the girls walk away.
Well, what do
Oh,
you
look!
expect from us?
Mario is still a fat plumber. Mario is still a fat plumber, although I will give Mario one thing. He has actually lost weight over the last, 40 years or so.
But come on, even Aladdin was made a prince. He became royal.
Yeah, well...
How long is Princess Peach gonna string along this plumber?
I want to. That's a question. That's a question I've been having now for as long as they've been around. Because the best he's ever gotten to date is a kiss on the nose and a cake. I mean, talk about boobies.
Yes.
Maybe
better be some damn
Princess Peach wants her knight in shining armor, but in her castle she doesn't want a boy at all.
She's looking for an eggplant. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, well, apparently Mario hasn't got one.
Oh no, they took it away like they did for Ken.
Yes, they did.
Well, I'm almost certain they gave it to Luigi, who is not interested in Peach. He'd much rather have her cousin Daisy.
Maybe Mario is just secretly transgender.
Wow! Look, Bowser looks like Ganon.
By day he's Mario, by night he's Mario.
Ooh!
So, by choice he's Mario, by birth he was not Maria. Isn't that how transgender works?
They don't actually. I think it works either way. At least that's what they tell
As
me.
do some of them.
Okay, so now what? Who the hell over here now? Ah, there we go. Cat shine. Okay, whatever. Look, it's Bowserdorf.
Bowser Zilla.
Yep.
That would be Bowzilla. So apparently the tutorial is now over. And now we have a course, which will probably this is likely to end badly. Alright. Place your bets, folks. How long is it going to take me to get killed?
1 minute?
I can stand there for a minute.
Okay, now it's time
I'm pretty sure he's better than me.
So I think that's
Time
where
to
we're supposed
jump
to
in.
go.
Take the plunge.
Yep.
EGR.
That's
Oh, that's one little pop.
that's one of Bowser's kids.
Yep. One little pop.
I think that one is
Bowser
Iggy.
Jr.
I'm not sure, but I think that one is Iggy. Oh, Bowser Jr. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Dad's out of control. I don't know what happened. He got covered in that black crap, and now he's gone berserk. Too big and mad. Okay. And Mario's like, ask me why I give a shit.
Yep.
This is more of a YP, not an MP.
Let me a hand here. Okay, fine. I forgive you for, like, helping your dad, like, 5 million times. And I'll team up with you to make him not quite so much of an ass. Let's see. If it's a lot, then that's probably easy mode, medium, normal mode, and fuck you mode. So let's go with that. And you can change the setting later.
Depends on how much in the way Brother Junior gets.
You probably get, oh, that's not good. We can't have that.
Oh, good.
Good, one hit away, and it's barely 20 seconds in.
I think a lot might actually be a bit much.
Aww. Hoping you get hit. I mean, oh good, you got around it.
Well, if you want him to get hit, you should just get wet.
Oh, Squirrel finally got it up.
That is what she is saying.
That's what I'm looking for.
Ah, Squirrel's unable to put his foot down in life. Oh, has to get Junior to do it for him.
So what? Now you have to kick the blocks?
I don't know. I don't. See, here's the problem. They didn't give me a. The only thing they gave me a tutorial on was turning the camera.
Wow, that wasn't useful.
Guys, what do I do?
Get
What
one
do
of
I
the
do? What do I
kids to
do?
join in. That'll help. Kids are always great at figuring things out.
Look around. Move that away. Oh, I can do.
know.
Oh, this actually
I know.
has an amiibo. This
I had
actually
to
has
do my taxes once.
usefulness of amiibos, and I can do that in there. And okay, let's try. That. Screw it. Don't care. I'd like to get this. I'd actually like to get this part of it over with here eventually.
Come on, you can get up. Scaring away all the kitties. Like any business in Paris. Remember?
So what's the paw print there? Oh, you gotta steal an animal. Putting cats into slavery.
Whoa, that cat's nasty.
Aha!
There you go.
Now you're a cat. See, you didn't have to steal that cat.
Oh no, I actually did have to steal the cat. I had to steal the cat so I could get up on this wall.
It's a pretty blue cat.
Oh, this is not, okay. This is gonna. I have discovered this is going to end very badly indeed.
Untitled Chapter. Oh no, the dreaded vegetable, the enemy of all keys. Especially mine. They seem all excited when I'm going to feed the guinea pigs, but then they give a sniff and they're like, what the heck are they eating?
Okay, so I do not actually have an attack mode without Whoa! That was close. I did not realize it was there.
Big Metal or Red Cat?
One would think, but no, somebody's actually, that cat is blonde. No idea why. Nothing about Mario
It
says
makes
that
no
he should be a
sense.
blonde
He
cat.
never wears anything yellow. In Princess Peach, you could see a blonde cape. But Mario?
Squick! Oh wow, I didn't squick!
But of course
Oh, wow.
I didn't squick, I got to stay put.
Oh, man. You're hoping for
Oh,
that.
gimme kitty! That's so good. We can't has that. Cannot has. I just have to get back up. Oh wow, those things could be murdered.
Not that bad.
I need to get a better controller for it.
Okay. I need 5 of them for that one. Damn, okay. I only have 1. Which is fine, I don't mind, but we actually need to save now because we have other games to get to. Now that we know what this looks like.
I like what I see so far.
Yeah, actually this one is better than I expected it to be. Despite the fact that on Help a Lot, Bowser Jr. really does go to town.
Mm-hmm.
And you were in my $1,500 bet.
What?
And you were in my $1,500 bet.
What? Am I getting $1,500 because I managed to not die?
Yeah. Too bad Opal's getting paid in Monopoly money, but
Ah!
The way I like it.
But yeah, I'll probably record a playthrough at some point. But for the first time this year, we've got a bunch of freaking snow on the ground. This is the first time it's actually snowed. And it's
Canadian winter.
what?
This is the first time we've had Canadian winter this month. Last month we had an American winter.
Snow and all, huh?
Well, a little bit of snow with intermittent melt.
Game
Stop that with
capture. Right there. And I want this. This is Harvest Moon, The Light of Hope. And we're actually going to start this game from scratch. I have been playing this game. And you have a choice, a male or a female main character. Actually, take a look. Okay, Opal, take a look at the characters on the screen here. There are more of them, but take a look at the ones we've got.
Yeah. There's a cute green-haired girl.
Uh-huh.
Cute redhead guy there. And let's see, who else is cute? Ooh, that brunette without a hat is kind of cute on the picnic blanket there.
Yeah. She's actually going to take some effort. No, I do not wish to continue. I want a new game. So, male or female, folks? Male or female? We can take comments. We can take the comments of the chat, or we can do all of the other things.
Well, if you pick male, I think we should marry the cutest one.
Green-haired girl.
You're my green-haired girl.
Green-haired lady. Windswept lady.
It almost sounds a little like a Gary Lewis.
Well, I am still waiting for a. I am still waiting for some actual suggestions from the chat. Male or female? Come on, you guys can do it. I know you can.
I think go female. Get in touch with the feminine side.
And just in case, I'm giving everybody back their toes.
Here's the problem. If we do it that way, we're stuck chasing the guys because there's no other way to do that.
Well, redheaded guy looks not half bad.
Yeah, but he works with his mother at the flower shop.
Oh.
So he's a florist.
And you have a problem? You have a problem with a guy working with flowers?
No. I just have I necessarily have a problem chasing guys.
Have you ever really tried though?
Not interested. No
I mean,
way.
if I was going to be deflowered, a florist would be my pick.
Oh!
Ow!
Or pillow your wear somewhere else.
Oh, right. I actually have to be clicked on the correct window. All right, Opal. How about you? What do you think?
I don't know. I'm torn.
Realizing that I could be thoroughly contrarian if I want to.
I think I'm gonna go male because I want you to chase after green-haired girl there. You know how I am with green-haired girl.
Of course. Because there's no green-haired dudes. Cat?
Yep. So you're lucky there's no green-haired dudes, because if there's green-haired dudes, then I'd get you to chase after him.
Okay, Cat. What do you got? Oh, Cat.
What do I got?
Male or female?
I will go with, as long as, if we go for male, we have to pick a cute female.
Well, there are several of them.
I'm okay if you guys want to go male. But I definitely want to say which girl we woo.
Well, you have to wait till, at that point, you'd have to wait till we meet them all, because some of them are DLC. And one of the stock ones actually has this Valley Girl accent and attitude. Fashion designer. Yeah. It's the redhead, the blue dress next to the big redheaded dude. Let's see. How about you, Sanjin? Have you bailed on us yet? Probably. Nope. Hey, you're still even listening. Get over here, Sanjin.
Okay.
Male or female?
Morning for duty. Male, sir.
All right.
You already touched your feminine side earlier today.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Why is that not working? Why is my controller not functioning? That's what I want. That's the thing I want to know. Why is it not working properly? What do we call it? Oh, we can name him Squirrel. Fuck it. I don't care. And the controller is failing to operate. Birth date. It's 30 days. It's 30 days per month and 4 months for a year. In the finest of Harvest Moon traditions. Come on.
Let's go with summer. Why are you retracting your messages, Opal?
Because he's being.
Because I made a bad grammar error.
Ooh.
Oh, my brain plates me.
I don't anything but winter.
Anything but what? Run that by me again, Cat.
Anything but winter, I vote. If you're talking about birthdays.
Well, we're doing summer right now, so pick a day, any day. There's 30 of them. We're good to go.
18.
7.
11.
29.
7.
Well, we know who he favors.
Shush you. Everybody else had already. There were already people that had gotten input. So.
Well,
The girl of Forever Alone. Yeah. No, not doing it. There's the blue-haired girl, and then we wake up in the hands of the green-haired girl. Okay, cool. We're good with that. I have got to figure out why this controller's not working.
Three-eyed lady.
Yeah.
You didn't eat your kidney, right?
Maybe you were caught in yesterday's terrible storm. Terrible storm. And your name is Jean. She's working to become. She's the lighthouse keeper and the town's doctor, which is probably one of the very few reasons she's still here, because damn near nobody else is.
One hell of a waiting room.
are we clumsy? If we were clumsy, that makes sense to marry a doctor.
Actually, this is her home. This is the first time she's had a man in her bed. Mind you, she's not the.
She kind of looks like Velma too, when you really think of it.
Now her glasses are the wrong shape.
Yeah.
That she's not nearly thick enough.
And pigtails.
That doesn't mean anything.
That was never known.
Well, she definitely gives off some Asian vibes there.
Well, I think she's actually supposed to. The people that make these games are Japanese. So, Friend of Seasons is the other similar series that exists here. But apparently they were the ones that originally made Harvest Moon, and then they signed a contract with Natsume for localization of publication. Which meant that Natsume thereafter owned the fucking IP. And when it turned out to be super popular on the Super Nofriendo, they fired everybody. They fired everybody, shut the studio down, and those guys had to go back and do it again themselves. So without their IP, though, they had to do that. They had to do it a different way. Slightly different.
So the moral of the story is don't be popular.
No, lock down your IP.
Yeah, the moral of the story is don't sign away your IP. Bungie is what it is today, because they allowed themselves to be purchased by Microsoft, who wanted them strictly for the Halo IP.
Yeah.
And everything they've done since has been hot garbage. Funnily enough, with him, there's only 4 people on the island right now.
Wow.
There are 4 people on the island. And she's got a farmy thing that she wants to she has a farm thing that she's going to assign us. This is the farm. Looks like crap. Of course it looks like crap because that is always the way with these games. What?
If you had a whole island to yourself and you could bring along, let's say, 6 people, who would you bring? I'm pretty sure 3 of them would be your family.
Yeah, that'd be a place to start. Put the kid to work. It'll be great. Put the kids to work. It'll be great. Once you've tilled the land, you can do this.
Olden days, it's only just now that people are, oh my God, you can't give them chores. Your children are not supposed to work for you.
Yeah, bullshit.
Bullshit. And you wonder why we have blue check marks.
Who said that?
That's what children are supposed to allowed to be children. They can be loud and noisy and disrespectful because they're children and you only get to be children once.
Yeah, but that generally tends to result in loud, noisy, and disrespectful children who spend most of their time on trigger canceling people that are actually adults.
They grow up to be brats. Spoiled little brats that don't want to work very well and just want to have everything handed to them and live with their parents in their basement till they're like 40. Wait, they made that movie 40-Year-Old Virgin? Isn't that what happens?
Kind of, but not kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he had his own place, and he just never found anybody he really liked. So,
good thing I don't subscribe to that. I mean, getting a teen to do things, that's a little hard to go.
well, that's where the cattle prod comes in.
See, I did not get my cattle prod. I was not issued the cattle prod.
Ooh, who didn't issue you a cattle prod? That person needs to be taken out back and shot.
I had a snappy answer, but under the circumstances, I'd better not say who that person is.
Ah, good. The controller's working again.
Oh, good.
Now they've made some design decisions here that I kind of like. Number 1, you will auto switch tools depending on what you're doing. That's that's definitely a place to start.
Yeah. I don't know, to me, something about the art styles just not doing it for me.
Well, the other thing you have to realize is that this is earlier 3D work.
That's true.
So this game wasn't exactly designed for a PS4. That and it'll run on a halfway modern toaster.
Okay, Story, me and the muscle were having our own little conversation here about how we would explain all the cattle prod marks when he gets married someday.
Oh no, that's why you don't let it heat up to see the cattle prod marks. That's why you don't let it heat up too much before you use it.
Well, our theory was he would have such a high pain tolerance that the wife would make him carry all the babies. But apparently, he would encourage them to survive and take them out before the 9 months. Not wait for delivery, just take them right out.
You know what?
I don't know where. Maybe he'd make a hole in his belly button.
Ooh, no. Don't want to extract those through the navel. You want to go down lower if you're going to. And there's a reason for that. There we go. Now we've got all our sheets watered.
If a guy were to use the same birth canal, that 9 months could make them quite large.
And very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Mind you, it is actually possible.
Pants you have to wear?
Here's the fun part. It is actually possible for for to carry a critter that is implanted.
Well, yes. But
It's actually
definitely
been
a
done.
C-section.
That's a thing that's been done, using a man for a surrogate. It's not impossible. It can be done.
See, then the gays will have their day to be able to someday be able to carry their own children.
Well, they also have to be removed by a C-section because there's no other way to do it.
Yeah, there's just no other way.
Yeah, which means they get painkillers for sure, and they'll probably be numb all below. So
But
yes, there'll be pain afterwards.
A lot of it.
This is getting off topic, but C-sections comes with its own problems.
Yeah, just stay in bed today and get some rest. Doctor's orders, she says. Of course she says that.
I'm sorry, but we kind of know how a lot of males tend to be when they get sick.
Yeah. Well, we're getting way off topic from the game here.
Yeah, we've actually talked about no part of the game at this point.
Yeah.
Mind you, I have been playing the shit out of this game. So it's not like I don't know what I'm doing.
How are you enjoying the game that you've been playing?
I've actually spent the last couple of days playing this game.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like you said, you played this.
Oh, you're talking about the playthrough I'm working on? I'm almost finished with the main storyline. I also have a copy. I started playing this on PS4 though, and I kind of like the positioning for PC better.
Oh, okay.
I have to turn sideways away from my desk to use the PS4 for that.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Okay. Well, then that's a household layout thingy, not so much.
Well, it's what I got as far as my office goes. So there's some of this, a little of that, and a bunch of other weird shit.
But as far as you're concerned, it plays pretty much the same as it does on the PS4.
Yeah, pretty much right all the way down. There was a thing the wiki for this particular game lied to me. It lied to me. It lied to me a lot. It actually said that there was a significant difference between the PS4 and the PC versions, and there isn't. They're actually pretty much the same creature. The difference is if I want to break out a third-party program to give us a boost, I can do that. It's okay. Okay, and these forest sprites here, of which Rowan is one, there are 6 of them total, at least 6 that I've found so far, and all of them are annoying in some way, shape, or form.
They all kind of look like Teletubbies.
Yeah, they most certainly do. Or what somebody would like to think of as a Christmas elf. Okay, before I do shit else, I'm actually just used to the way this game operates sum total at this point, so I don't actually have a lot bad to say about it, except that it's not really clear enough in some spots. Because if you don't do things, some things you have to do before you can progress, and that gets old in a fairly big hurry. You can't do this thing unless you've done that thing already. And in fact, in one of those cases, it's a house that you have to rebuild at great personal expense. Ooh, tulips. Those are a spring flower, but they're actually kind of rare. You can actually find some flowers some types of flowers in the wild. It's usually 2 per season. I'm going to need that. I'm going to need that. Give it here. Thank you. The bamboo shoot will be required in a little bit. The one really painful thing about switching from PS4 to PC, I had to redo all the shit. What's that? What is that?
I don't know. Their nose looks kind of weird. Maybe it's just me.
Maybe it's just supposed to be a shadow so you know they have noses?
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I've seen better animation noses.
Well, to be honest with you, I've seen better too. But ultimately, you have to work with the technology that you have, and this game is quite a bit older than it looks like. Or, well, quite a bit older than the ports that we have. PS4 and PC were not what these were designed for.
Now his shocked eyes are kind of crazy.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're going to see those a lot.
Because it's all just shocking and disturbing.
Wait till he gets really happy. You'll see.
Wow, January budget is $30.
Yeah, the January budget. We didn't make the January budget, unfortunately. I just haven't changed it.
How nice would that be if we could live off $30 a month?
Hell, that's just what. Honestly, $150 is just what it costs to pre-order to get the games for the channel, and I still wound up spending more than that. Rather, a lot more now that I think about it.
Well, I mean, games. Well, let's say some of the games are pretty expensive these days, but I do have to admit, at least when we first got Ark, it was $80, and now the newer one is $40, so that's half the price at least.
If you want Ark in its entirety, you're talking, or no, not Ark. What was it? That Conan survival thing. Conan Unchained, I think it is. I'm not sure. Anyway, the Ark clone, the Conan themed Ark clone, right now, if you want to just buy it, will cost you over $200.
Youch. No, thank you. We'll stick to Ark.
Are you talking about Conan Exile?
That's the one.
I think we bought Ark, our original Ark, when the game was kind of first out.
Well, that also, but that also includes all the DLCs they've released between the time the game released and now. But I didn't pay anything for anything I've got. I didn't pay anything for Ark or Conan.
Oh well, my muscles gets a lot of birthday money. He's got a lot of family.
See, that actually sounds like a personal problem. I don't have that. I don't have a lot.
He's a very lucky problem. It's a very lucky problem. But he's trying to say that we're not allowed to give gifts this year. I disagree, but you know.
Well, you're welcome to disagree. He'd just spend it on his girlfriend anyway.
You don't have a girlfriend.
I'm not so. I wouldn't be so certain about that. Okay, that's it for the prologue. Let's go on to chapter 1.
I was looking up the total cost for Conan. If you didn't buy it on sale, it'd be just under 100 Canadian for the complete package. So.
And what the hell was I what the hell was I looking at here not long ago that where it was some game or another that was over $200. Check Ark because it's actually had more DLC at it. Oh look, this guy's got a huge backpack on. Wonder what his trip is.
Sometimes a backpack is just a backpack.
Wow. Now he looks kind of clown-like.
Yeah, don't get me started about the open hat. Why the hell are you wearing a hat if it's open at the top?
It's DSP.
Holy crap! Is Ark ever on sale?
I've never seen a dual color hat like that.
Well, honestly, somebody set a firework off on the inside of that thing to split it out like that.
Yeah, that too. I can't imagine it'd be very good for sun protection.
I can't imagine it'd be very good in the rain either. So what the hell's he wearing it for? Hello, Crypto! Haven't seen you in a while.
I mean, he's got that Shakespeare neck thing going on.
Yeah, I know. What's up with that? Welcome in. How you liking it? And be honest. Now here's that happy face of his.
Okay, that's less startling than the shocked and.
Every one of them has their own expressions, and they're all incredibly over-exaggerated. This face here, it actually fills up with gold every single night. Yeah, you're an honest merchant, all right. Let's, how about I beat you with my hoe?
He's got his super tiny eyes that make him look like he should be wearing glasses, but he's got that struggling actor look.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I also have these blankets that will cure any disease just by sleeping on them. No. Doesn't it pique your interest? No, you're full of shit.
Snake.
Nope.
Snake oil salesman.
Snake oil salesman. There we go.
This guy with.
But luckily, our character is too smart for that.
You see, here's the thing. He actually looks like the snake. He looks like the snake oil salesman. He sounds like the snake oil salesman. And the way this guy gets introduced makes snake oil salesman everywhere look good.
But he can't be that great if he has to squint and can't afford himself a new hat.
With my wares, so I thought I'd stop by. It's 6 in the morning, derpy. I'd love to get back into business on this island, but my shop was destroyed in the storm. And there is the shop.
Oh, please, sir, fix it for me.
That's exactly what's going to happen, too.
Yeah, you'll do it. This little helpful elf will supply the materials. Maybe.
No, he won't. I gotta go do that myself. I'm gonna have to do that myself.
That's not in the budget.
Here's the fun part. I can't. No, I can't do it today. I don't have an axe.
Oh, and, darn, just ran out.
And old Sambo here, he doesn't have any. Now I have to go visit Jean again.
I don't want to have it. He sounds kind of like one of those Karens who wants it now. They want it for free. Not have to do any work.
Innocent whistling now happens. On Sambo's part. There you are. They actually have schedules that places that they can go. And whether we can get there or not, they still manage to hide in those places. And yeah, okay.
He's mad at his doctor friend.
No, he's just determined now. Yes, Naomi still does have an axe. Unfortunately, it's going to be a bit of difficulty.
Oh, we're going on a wild goose chase now.
Yeah, it is wild bot chase time. I do actually have.
I lent it to my neighbor and she never returned it.
No. I won't be.
That was her axe. I completely forgot. I lent it to my other neighbor.
Who no longer lives on the island. Yeah, I know. I know how that works.
A guy named Dean.
There are, believe it or not, until Sam arrives, there are no male residents on the island.
No. Oh. So if you choose a female character, you get to be gay?
No, you don't. Okay, check this out. Naomi is her mother. This is Sally, and say hello to Sally, everyone. Because Sally's going to be a complete pain in our ass for the rest of the freaking game. Okay, what kind of weirdo just shows up at our house and says they want to borrow an axe? Stranger danger! Yeah, no, that shit isn't completely out of the 1970s.
Yeah, he's the neighborhood killer. He doesn't have his own axe, so he must borrow it from the neighbors so he can kill them.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's wearing the hockey mask, but he's looking he's so like a good guy.
He seems like such a friendly dude. It's too bad we don't know what he actually looks like. The hockey mask just takes it over. And Opal, you are really late on that. Wow, dude.
And I thought I wasn't paying attention, sort of.
Well, I got distracted. The mother of dragons spoiled her baby dragon.
Ooh.
Aww.
Yep, I got some goodies.
I want spoiled.
Well, Kat, Kat, you're the one that gave yourself spoilage insurance.
I did.
You did.
My identification as royalty is not proven very, very helpful.
Yeah, no, you're not being spoiled because you don't have the person because you no longer have the person that was required to spoil you.
Oh, I do have him in my life. He is now lovable uncle.
Except that now he isn't required to spoil you. So he doesn't. So he may not. See, before that, he was actually required, just by the nature of the beast.
But the second one that was required to spoil did not want to. Was horrible at his job.
Well, he wasn't actually required. He wasn't required either, because reasons. And I should probably increase the size of this.
Technically, he was, but he just didn't want to fulfill his duties.
The ring came, and he decided the rules were changed.
Oh, not a good day. That's just rude.
Yup.
Poor Muzzles. That's not not what I would call a.
Who's that girl?
That is Sally. You weren't paying attention.
No, I was distracted by goodies. Oh, right.
Are you about to gift me a bamboo shoot by opening your bag, selecting the bamboo shoot, and then talking to me? I doubt it, but if you have trouble finding the item, try changing tabs. Wait, why did I just say all that?
You gave her truth serum, that's why.
She likes them.
Penethol works every time.
You're giving me this? Are you sure? Here, have one. I like this. I don't love it, I like it. Well, thanks, I guess. I was just about to go get some so that I can cook it for dinner. Mind you, dude here can eat his raw for reasons I don't get. Into the last chapter, Ease 9 may finish it off. I still haven't gotten anywhere. I have not actually played that game since the last time, since the last stream, Rich. Sorry about that. Oh, jeez. Children just wandered back in. Children just wandered back in from outside.
Get your wet crap out here.
Sorry about that one, folks. Show me some proof. Show me evidence that you have a farm. Bring me some of the crops you grew on this farm of yours. That can be your proof. I'll believe you if you bring it to me. Unfortunately, we have one minor problem.
What are you doing?
We haven't grown anything.
Well, no, it's just the first batch of cabbages aren't ready. So Sam's
They're
gonna
gonna
be out.
magically be ready.
Sam's gonna be out in the cold overnight.
Oh,
But they're going to be magically ready because this is the game. And we need it to get our axe. See, there's some magically ready, isn't there?
Those aren't ready.
No. But
See?
when they are ready, you'll have to be careful if you run across anybody named Ang.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Although I can buy the complete series if I wanted to. It's only like $70. I need that like I need a hole in the head. Okay, so let's poke around the farm for a minute because why not? There's a chicken coop that is currently torn up and closed, a barn which is torn up and closed, and this windmill who's just really torn up. Alright, there's that part.
The pink tree looks like cotton candy.
Those are actually cherry trees.
Ooh.
And we won't. And we have to get. Not only do we have to get through things, we got to upgrade the tools. We don't even have a tool that will take. See these pine trees here, or these conifers? Those will actually. Those we can cut down with the normal axe.
And sell them to foreigners for Christmas trees?
No, we turned them. We actually turned them into lumber. Let's see some of the other places.
The foreigners are always looking for Christmas trees.
All right, check this out. This place, here's a fun one for you. This place requires not only a special type of stone. It requires more wood. It requires a significant amount of wood and tulips. You have to have tulips before you can fix this place.
I got kicked out.
But you have to fix this place before you can fix this other place over here. Because this place requires perch, the fish, perch, to fix it. Don't ask me why, but that's a restaurant.
Okay, I never realized perch was a building material. I figured it takes good butter.
Yeah, I didn't think that either until I played this game. The other thing that actually goes sideways with this, we got 1,000 gold to start with, but the thing we don't have is a way to make significantly more money right away. So it's going to take a while to get this done. We're just gonna pull this. We're just gonna pull weeds for a little bit here, because it seems like it's 11 in the morning. It's a little early to go to bed, I think. But that's just my thinking on the matter. All right, because for some reason squirrels do actually think. And that generates comments from the peanut gallery, because why the hell not?
Well, or at least laughter, right?
Yeah.
Well, at least something. Okay, these cabbages, by the way, take 4 days to finish growing.
We don't. If that would only happen in real life.
Harvey Slay 92. Hi guys, are you going to be playing the 2021 Game of the Year COVID-21? No. It's not even quite noon. We're going to go to bed and set for the next morning because good reasons, that's why. And that way we have all day tomorrow to to kick the crap out of a bunch of stuff. Hey. By the way, no matter when he goes to bed, he always wakes up at 6 in the morning. There are no questions asked. No questions asked. Oh, looky there, squirrel. Here's some cabbages.
That's because he's a true farmer. Purple cabbages. Ooh, yummy.
See, here's the fun part. Once we get Sam's shop rebuilt, he'll sell us seeds to do more.
Cool.
Fortunately, he doesn't expect a lot of money questions. I don't want to. Oh, I can't go there. Okay, fine. I haven't even opened up the bin so I can sell shit, which makes me sad.
What do you gotta do to open up the bin?
We got to get this guy's house rebuilt.
Ah. Yeah, I guess if you have nobody to pick up stuff out of the bin.
There's Mom. Mommy's kind of cute, but she's not marriageable. And she's definitely got that Japanese look to her.
Yeah.
So if your crops is proof that you live here, well, okay, fine. Oh look, a big ass cabbage. Well, you never know. He could have just stolen them from someone else's farm. I'm sorry. Did you forget where you live?
What other farm?
Is there somebody here that even I don't know about? 'Cause yeah. Do you have a counter argument? Objection. Assumes facts, not evidence. If you pointed out that there are no other farms on the island, then you would actually have a valid argument. Mind you, Sally is like 11 or 12, so she really doesn't have the ability to think quite that rationally.
Now let's turn into an episode of Phoenix Wright.
Harvey, if you're buying it just so you could shit on it, then as long as it's been less than 2 weeks or 2 hours of total playtime, you can refund it for any reason, as long as you don't make any, as long as you haven't been making loads of them. Yeah, no, if the game is shit, the game is shit. I don't plan on playing it. Mostly because of bad behavior in the general direction of Zaxter. Oh, a water change for the fish tank. Those are always good. I'm pretty sure the fish appreciate it. In return, I'll make you a delicious meal using this fresh cabbage. Are you coming on to me, lady? Yeah, no, don't do that.
Well, if you're into that kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah, well, no, we don't actually know how old our friend Squirrel here actually is. We assume he's an adult, especially if we got the whole marriage thing going on in the game, and that's always been a thing. It's just that she's older than she's significantly older than he is, so that's probably the why of it. In other games, you actually have people that aren't marriageable because they're already married.
Yeah.
Especially my foot-long Pleco, who's basically Gojira.
But they never heard of sister wives here.
Yeah, they just don't want you giving the MILFs any fun.
Well, not that I'd object.
Bias against MILFs.
Not that I'd object to some milfiness.
Mothers that like to farm?
Yeah.
Well, then I'd say, Harvey, that's your call. I don't plan on buying that game. It looks like shit to begin with, and it's not going to get any. And the devs DMCA behavior and trying to call a mob down on people doesn't make it any better. So, am I going to do that? No, I'm not going to do that. I have better things to do with my time. See, I can't actually chop that one down.
Oh, good. That'd be a crime to chop down a cherry tree.
Only if you're George Washington. That being said, the cherry tree is in question. We can actually chop down. Those are hardwood trees, but we need to upgrade this axe. We need to get an axe upgrade before we can. See, once the merchant is back in business, then I can use the bin. But the soft lumber is pretty much all I have to fix his shit, so I'm gonna go do that. I'm pretty sure I've got enough. Oh yeah, I've got plenty. 100 gold.
Oh, by the way, that reminds me. Tomorrow I'm going to have a sit-down interview with Zaxter's video. With Zaxter99.
And yes, if you get three DMCA strikes or whatchamacallit, community strikes, yeah, your channel goes away in any combination. Your channel goes bye-bye, and there's a the average chance of getting one back, especially if you're small like I am or like Zaxter is, pretty damned high. Nah, in Zaxter's case, he's one of those folks that would just say, "Yo, dude, bring it."
Well, I've asked Zaxter on whatever he decides to do.
The other people will come back like Sam did. Well, yeah, I would think. Just like the panel of the lighthouse, we have to go there now. We don't want to go there now. We want to go down and fix the other one. Oh, we can go down and fix the other one first. Cool. And this one is 200 gold and a little bit more of that soft lumber. They'll be back tomorrow. No, Harvey, I haven't actually been paying that much attention. I do know that Sid's got the resources that if he wanted to jump in and beat some people down, he could hire a lawyer. But that guy would have to strike him first. And I'm not sure that I'm not sure how stupid the guy is. As right now, in my opinion, he is pretty dumb. I will ask good old Sam. Let's see.
Ooh, celery. Cool.
Well, celery's going to come in handy.
Ooh, onions for onion soup. Which is what I'm going to make tonight.
So now I have a few of I have some cabbage currently growing. But I'm gonna need to get some celery and I'm gonna need to start working some celery and some tomatoes, and I don't want cabbage seeds. Let's get a couple of these celery down. And let's put onions here. Because I'm not actually going to need onions immediately, but I will need them later. Just going to do this real quick. Before I go back to the lighthouse, because that's going to be a thing.
I noticed some of the squares have a little tricky time updating.
What?
I noticed sometimes it takes a little while for some of the squares to update. I've noticed every now and then you see one, and then as soon as you move, it updates.
It's a thing.
It's a minor glitch, but it was just amusing.
If you have something like if you have such a thing, I would send it to Zaxter.
Yeah.
Telling me about it does you no good. Because for the moment, at least, I don't have a horse. I don't have a horse in this race.
Mm-hmm. Still back Zaxter, but no one deserves that. Place your tablet. Sweet.
Well, that's the way this day is. This day is actually supposed to end. The next one, and for the next tablet, it'll end a similar way. Yeah, Rowan, shush it. Actually, no, this is. I've just finished repairing 2 buildings.
You didn't have any other games on the list, did you?
We still have the backup. Depends on how long it takes for people to get bored.
I was gonna say, we got 25 minutes left, 24 minutes left.
Meh.
That's fine. Nope, just was double checking. I couldn't remember. You know me, old ancient dragon has no memory. Who are all you guys again?
Hey, Cat, he forgot you.
Oh, the X.
Yeah. Well, I am the evil X, so.
The punishment will be severe.
Ooh. Oh, you've done it now, Opal.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, it's making that noise again. I wonder what would happen if I actually just exhausted the guy completely. I've never actually tried it.
Yeah, let's do that. Make him pass out.
Sure, why not?
Building material.
Ooh, wow. That's good. That's decent money. Now,
And
do
break
the
cabbage
trees
is worth
regen,
more.
or do the trees regen, or do you have to?
Oh no, you can actually grow them back, believe it or not. Oh,
Okay, cool.
check it out! I got the tulips I need for Dude's house.
Oh, wow! Look at how much they're worth. 70. Wow.
Yeah, it is actually quite a bit considering.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this real quick. No, that's not the button I want. I want this button. That button. We're gonna save right here just in case some shit happens. He's down to half a heart. What do you want, Fat Eye?
There he goes.
There he goes.
And he fell down and went boom.
And sadly, the Diamondite didn't do that.
Yeah, well, I still picked up 2,500 cred. Now I'm going to get lectured. Don't ever do that again, please. Okay. You can actually eat things. If you have foodstuffs on hand, you can actually eat that for to get your fatigue back up. Oh, hello.
Ooh, event.
Yeah, so I wrote her a letter. I was just going to drop it off. Bit.
Yeah. Yep, she definitely wants your celery.
Wait till...
Or the eggplant, if you know what I mean.
She's going to have to wait for my carrots.
Yeah.
She's going to have to wait for the carrot.
So they have to use the cucumber then.
I don't think they do... And look, she even stutters when she's writing. What's up with that?
Wow.
Okay.
I know I stutter, but and I have bad grammar or grammar issues, but damn, I don't stutter in my writing.
It does.
Onions are awesome, especially the purple onions or Spanish onions.
You need red onion?
Yeah.
I don't mind the green onions, but I can't stand the texture of the other ones.
Actually, funnily enough, you actually can get mutations out of this. You remember we had a head of red cabbage? That same shit happens with anything with any of the crops. You can get there are variations. Green peppers, for example, hot peppers can generate jalapeno instead.
Oh wow!
Just as an example, onions I've gotten scallions out of them and a couple of other things. Oh wow! Check that out up top. Wow, the lady is going to be very mad at me. Oh, here's Durpo. Hooray for Durpo. What am I doing? Oh, right. I'm going to move back out here to see that the flower shop has been fixed. Or, well, the people are moving into it again. Now, look at her eyes real quick. Carol's eyes.
She looks worn out.
That's because she's much older.
Yeah.
And there's the adult kid. The well and truly adult kid. Blue roses signify miracles.
Oh, the town mama's boy?
What?
The town mama's boy?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And he's going to give us some marguerite seeds, despite the fact that we actually... Oh, and some fertilizer. I forgot about that.
So what you're trying to tell us is they give you shit, huh?
Yeah, pretty... Well, we can get proper shit.
Okay, aged shit.
Ground up shit.
Yeah, ground up and aged.
Well, it's not like they have the Haber process here, so...
Yeah.
That is the ouch face.
Yep.
Do you know where Dewey and Woody went? I know where they are. Mind you, we're not going to run into either of them for a while, and I really don't like these guys. If somebody made a reference to them looking like Teletubbies earlier, and that was the first thing that came into my little brain.
Yeah,
well,
I
they do bear resemblance. Although
Yeah,
this seems to be a tinier version.
They are elf-like.
We just need to
Yes,
rename.
you could call them the fun size.
Ipsy, Lala, and Poe.
I'll buy a couple of these tulip seeds. Because I've got the 3 tulips I need to do the thing up here. And I don't remember if this one actually requires stone or not. Yep, requires stone, and I still need some. I still need some of that softwood lumber.
So you get to go get stone?
So, yeah, I was gonna say, you trying to promote getting stoned?
Well, I have to have a. Funnily enough, I actually have to have a hammer for that, and I don't.
Chef, do you hammer before you get stoned?
Yeah. Jeez, what influence are you having over kids these days, Squirrel?
This stream is marked not for children. This stream is not intended for children. It says I said
Only
so.
mature adults.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I'm glad you actually qualified. I'm actually glad you qualified that, because a great many adults I can think of these days are not mature. I wouldn't know what maturity is.
Have you seen a mature adult yet? I sure haven't.
And by the way, it is officially been snowing more than 12 hours here.
Wow.
Almost continuously.
If your snow lasts for
You
more than
have
12
not
hours,
had
consult your
funding
physician.
for your generator though yet.
What? We actually have a physical generator. It just doesn't work. The batteries are shot.
Oh.
Okay, now I'm all happy. More cabbage. And by the way, strawberries can be multi-harvested.
Ooh, sweet.
You almost have to kill those. So what do I want to put in that spot? Let's see what... oh, that's right. Sam's not awake at this hour.
Yep, get your chores done.
Mind you, if you put fertilizer on these, they can actually go. They can go a day without being watered.
Oh, cool. Yeah, most games fertilizers just accelerate the growth rate.
Well, I'd like it if fertilizer would accelerate the growth rate.
Wow, I would not like to be handling that fertilizer if it also waters your plant.
Well, no, it just makes it so that the plants will survive being left out a day without being watered. There are some instances in which they'll just die anyway.
Well, you've heard of liquid shits, haven't you?
Considering the only compost we have is the feces is the fecal matter of your average herbivore. All right, Sambo, where'd you go? You live around here somewhere. I'm going to find you. There you are.
Stalker mode an issue.
Yep.
I've got 2 of those. Let's get 2 of them, and 2 of them, and 2 of them. So now I can go back and keep the crops halfway rotated. The French toast is actually tasty. But I'm the one that cooks in the house, so we don't have it very often.
See, I'm trying the vegetarian in the house to cook once in a while. You know, considering that's not my diet.
All right, so we'll plant a couple of these flowers so we can get anywhere. Sigh.
Gotta control the weeds.
Yep, and actually, it's time for me to take my happy ass off to the lighthouse like I forgot to do.
Forgetting to do stuff. Typical male.
Well, I should have done it yesterday. Now we have a short event, and it will open up the mountain for us. Because we needed 2 of these little bastards. The lighthouse flashes, and the second story window lights up. Hi.
I got a kitty bloopers.
Well, people do drop by the stream from time to time. The next one actually requires we go into the mountains. And Rowan is our little buddy. He'll brief us in a minute. And it is the following day.
Oh boy.
So you can go into the mountains now. Woohoo. And there's places we can grow more veg.
You know, you're awful weirdly behind me.
Still occasionally.
On the off chance of nobody actually being interested, I am actually keeping the crop size small because we have a very limited amount of stamina that we can work with. So I want to keep things as tight as possible and plant only what I have to.
Boy. Save time.
After we kill the stream, it'll be load time. So. Well, if you think World of Warcraft is that much shit, then yeah, probably. A raid. Yeah, well.
Well, after this, I get to go play some more Ark.
Well, I'm actually, funnily enough, I am actually not a huge World of Warcraft fan. I played it for years, and I'm not a big. It doesn't give me a thrill. I want to know how they got here before everything got cleared.
Magic.
Better agents.
I wouldn't know about that. Hey, I get a map of Beacon Town. Now my X button will work. Now my select button will work properly. Dude, I got like almost 20 years on you. Let me know how that Dyson Sphere works for you.
Paulina.
I will.
Let me know how that goes. Oh dear. Now we're going to find another. Now we're going to meet another major character. Oh, nope, not that. That's not the one I was thinking of. But yeah, she's another major character. That is Nova, and she's a possibility. She's also the one that pulled your sorry ass off the rocks and took you to the dock.
So,
Well, that's one way to land a guy.
Save his life.
Actually, I kind of like that one.
Yeah, she's kind of cute.
And no, I still don't have control. But you don't have to worry about dirty 30 until later. It's when 40 happens that people start thinking you're over the hill. At least in the West. If you are female and Asian, 25 isn't a good number.
Yeah.
Because they usually expect you to have been married by then. Oh crap! I need more money. I'm out of frickin' money. Okay, I don't have enough money. See, here's the thing: I have to pay cash to do repairs, so I have to sell shit. Oh God. Okay, here's Edmund. He's the island senior mage. And he's hanging out on my farm because I am a squirrel and he thinks he owns the place.
Is he some sort of hippie?
Huh? No, he's just no, support your local wizard, I'm serious. Mind you, it's still really early in the morning. Yes, it's got the power of water. And before I can do anything, before I can do all the things, I've got four things I have to fix before I can get the other part of that tablet. I have to fish the damn thing, and then I have to fish the damn thing out of the river. But first, I have to have 600 cred, and I don't have 600 cred. Where are you, Sam? Come here, you retarded dick. Where'd you go? I have no idea where Sam is.
He's never around when you need him.
I know, right? I need him to buy some of this veg. But she's not going to turn up till 10 o'clock, so there's no point even looking for her.
I don't think Sam's going to turn up until 10 o'clock either.
Well, no, Sam's usually out first thing in the morning. Every time he seems to be out. We've actually bought stuff from him during the 7 o'clock hour. So. This turns out to be Nova's house, actually.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice little rounded hut.
There's an onsen over here. An onsen in the Adventures Hut. Oh, gods, no, Doc. Shut up. Don't start talking, Doc. Just, no. I do not wish to see you. You can fuck off and die now. Except that you're a major character and you're not allowed to. Fortunately, I don't have... Fortunately, the female protagonist does not have to deal with his ass.
Don't want snow on carpet.
Yes, he is granted us the honor of repairing his house. Unfortunately, that's actually a quest chain. Yeah, I said the same thing the first time I saw him, Crypto. Now he's just annoying. I do. I want to actually take my axe and stab him in the face with it. Or I could grab a hammer. That would work too. But I have to get through Gus's attitude before that. Okay, so I can sell some of these flowers, assuming that I can find someone to sell them to.
Can you help Colby?
And actually, what I should be doing right now is saving the game so we can wrap up this stream.
Yep.
We did not get to the gun. We haven't actually gotten to the gun part, which is a little on the unfortunate side, but it's okay. I have another game we can pair it with and do a special stream. Yes, he's very much like Dark Skin Kamoshida.
He doesn't
All
know
right.
when to shut up either.
No, he doesn't. The attitude is different. They're still just as freaking annoying. Ah! Okay, so I'm going to stand here for a little less than a minute.
We'll clean up the living room so you can play out there on the floor.
Does anybody want to see more? Does anybody here want to see more of this game?
Not so much.
No?
I mean,
Okay.
it's-
Maybe not today.
Well, not today, certainly. I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about into the future sometime.
Well,
This
maybe
is
I
not
do,
Stardew
but-
Valley. This is Harvest Moonlight of Hope. Stardew Valley is different in a great many ways. And they are similar games, but they are not the same. This one was done by not one but two large teams, as opposed to Stardew Valley, which was done by one person. Just as an example.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think Stardew's better.
where'd she go?
In some ways. I mean, the
She
graphics
should
are
actually be
less-
right here.
Yeah. The graphics
Okay.
are lesser on
Oh, I know where she got off to.
better.
Today is Sunday, and therefore nobody works. Nobody works in this town on a Sunday. That's why nobody's around. Come noonish, I think it's either noon or 2 o'clock, they actually turn up in the square. Sam will sell you shit then, and so will she, but that's it. You actually don't initially need any of that, so honestly they're not they don't, despite the fact that they're both very similar, they don't actually compare very well. The Harvest Moon series is actually quite nice, but Stardew Valley has its upsides and some of its downsides too. So, two World of Warcraft accounts. I'm not sure these would actually work. I don't know what she's interested in, but if she's a World of Warcraft raider, then you're probably at least mildly screwed. I honestly don't know what to tell you. If I was left to get one or the other, I would probably go with Stardew Valley simply because more people know about it now. But the Harvest Moon games are actually good for what they are. So, I actually own Stardew Valley, as well as this game and a couple of others along the series. There's another series that's like it was that was put together by the folks that actually made the original Harvest Moon game. Something or other seasons. Look up Friends of Mineral Town. That might be a little closer to what that was originally. So who knows? Maybe you can find something that works, and maybe you can't. I'm kind of hoping you do. There's $30 a month on World of Warcraft accounts, and yeah, that will take a bite out of the budget. Let's take a bite out of my budget, plus whatever taxes. All right, so that's it for us today. We will probably be throwing a bonus stream sometime this coming week, wherein we will take care of the gun bit, the gun part of this, and Postal 4. How's that sound for you, Opal? You up for it?
Okay, sure, no problem.
Because we can do both games.
That's probably the one I want to skip.
Well, no, actually what it is they're both shooters. One's a rail shooter and the other one is, well, a walk around and blow the shit and blow people up sort of shooter. Is it gonna be a thing? Yeah, kinda maybe. Is it a stream you necessarily want to skip? Maybe not. Who knows? You probably won't like Postal very much.
I guess it depends on how graphic they are.
Well, Postal is actually designed and intended to be graphic. Galgun, yeah, not really.
Yeah, I'm not very fond of shooter games, and I don't like graphic games.
Well, then in which case, Postal's pretty much going to be out. The other thing we could match Galgun with is Panzer Dragoon. I've got a copy of that too, because they're both rail shooters.
I know Postal you guys want to do, so you guys should do that. I just probably won't. I might just skip that one.
Well, maybe I'll have Opal call you when we fire up Galgun. Because that's not going to be that's not particularly graphic.
Mm-hmm.
Although I feel bad for the guy. I really do. I feel very bad for our protagonist because somebody done fucked up.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll give Galgun Returns a few days. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go load up my other game for Harvest Moon and go play that for another few hours. See how that goes. I'm almost done with the main storyline. Actually, there's a couple things I got to do, but beyond that, I should be okay. I'll let you know how that goes. Okay, Opal.
Sure.
And if you manage to put your hands on a copy of this game, I will send you the Squirrel save file. So you don't actually have to start completely from scratch, and you can go and marry Jean.
Yeah,
how's that sound?
If I get anything, I like to start from scratch. I like to do things my own way.
Well, and that's fine. You can do that. By the way, Harvest Moon Light of Hope currently sells on Steam. For I think it's $30, and I believe that's a sale price. I believe. Don't quote me on that. Actually, you know what? Let's. I know it's sold. I know it's selling right now for $30. Let me just check something here real quick.
I also need help carrying this thing.
Well, give it a second here, Mr. Man. Let me go ahead and grab this real quick for you. Oh, I paused that. Good. Okay. Come on. Do the thing. Failed to load web page. That's not good. Come on. There we go. And $30 with all the DLCs is actually the stock price.
Wow.
It's actually a bundle that they sell for $30. And that's all. And that's the game. And that's the game with all 4 of its DLC.
Okay.
If you have it on PlayStation 4 right now, you can get the same thing. If you want to do it with PlayStation 4, you can get the same thing for $25. So there. That's another option if you want to do it that way. The game, not the action. Submarine Mara is actually pretty good. It's a few things. All right. So I think that's going to about do it for us today. We're already we're 10 minutes longer in than I wanted to be. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the other fun shit. Look in the description if you want to provide some additional support. I would certainly appreciate that. Every little bit helps. Just don't destroy your bank account doing it. All right. Between now and the next time we see ya, be safe, be sane.
And let's make games a harvest of fun again.
Right. Script, Opal. Seizure.
Nope, never. I have a little stink.